My anxiety and depression's been bothering me a lot lately, so I thought it's time that I talk about it again. So this is actually my second anxiety and depression vlog. Not my first. I made one last year. Time to talk about it again. Steps I'm taking to feel better. So one thing is that for depression, I've been taking SAM E for depression. Helps support a healthy mood. It helps me feel more positive. And I've been taking these 3 supplements, as well. SRC, zinc, and selenium. I mean, they are for my immune health, but I believe they also help with mood as well. But SAM E. Also, I've been taking 2 yoga classes. I've been doing yoga twice a week. Also, some methods for dealing with depression and anxiety. When I'm starting to feel anxious, I've got to remind myself to breathe normally. Not to start hyperventilating, but to take deep breaths like this. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And to drink plenty of water. This is the reason why it's red. It's because I put fruit punch flavored Power Zero drops in my water, because that makes it taste more interesting, and so that I'll be able to make drinking water fun, because the taste of regular water is boring. Also, when you take the SAM E, you've got to take 1 pill very first thing in the morning. On an empty stomach. Not gonna take it right now, because I have to take it first thing in the morning. Here's what a pill, whoops. It's sealed in this package because it said it's moisture sensitive. This is what the pill looks like. It's yellow. But it's making me feel a lot healthier and stronger. It makes me feel like myself, and like everyday tasks are easy to do. Because with depression, I don't feel normal. I don't feel right. And everyday tasks just don't feel right. Like, getting out of bed and brushing my teeth seem harder to do without SAM E. Okay. For the anxiety, I don't know if there really is a supplement for that, except maybe St. John's wort, but I feel like anxiety is more of a drive for me. It helps me to accomplish things, okay? Like, it helps me get through stuff faster because of if I have the adrenaline in my body, then I can proceed to do the next thing and, take care of things. But I can't allow that to get out of hand. My strengths... Alright, my strengths and weaknesses. Some of my strengths are being able to see some of my signs and symptoms of, when I'm starting to feel anxious, when I'm starting to feel stressed out or overloaded. I can tell my boss at work that I need to take a break or I have to go to the bathroom. I mean, I can't just be getting up, getting coffee every 5 minutes. No. But, see, she gave me these. These are my break slips. Every time I have to take a break, I can use one of them or both of them, and they can give me more if I run out, Because for a long time, I thought that it was not okay to ask to take a break. I mean, they told me that I just keep going and going and going and never stop, which is good work ethics, but the problem is that can lead to anxiety, and your anxiety can lead to a meltdown, which is actually, embarrassingly what happened to me yesterday. I mean, I was volunteering at the, food co-op. I'm going to tell you this quick story. So I was at the food co-op yesterday, and the first 2 hours were fine, but all of a sudden it seemed like the crates and boxes started blending in. I didn't know where they were anymore. I could see them, but I was starting to get tired and not understanding what they were for anymore. There were labels on every one, and I couldn't even read the labels anymore. I was getting really sleepy, and this is a point where I should have walked away from that situation, but instead I allowed it to take over. But people were going in and out all the time. The garage door would keep opening and closing constantly. And I was hearing a bunch of people voices, mostly women chatting and, being really loud, and they were, I know that everyone at that place speaks in English, but, they started, to me, they were speaking in gibberish, and to me the lights seemed very bright, and it seemed very noisy. It just seemed like, when my neck, my throat started to tighten up, and my shoulders were going up like this, and it was like a scary anxiety attack, and I went in the bathroom. I still went in the bathroom and had I had a terrible I had a terrible meltdown. I went in the bathroom and said, I can't. I was in the bathroom literally, I can't take this anymore. And then I screamed, really loud. I started crying and screaming, and it was really, really humiliating, and it bit me in the ass. I can't. It felt like one of those terrible acid trips, if you know what I mean. The point is not to let your anxiety get out of control, which is actually under tips. So I guess I'll do the tips now. That's one of the tips. Be sure to take a break when you need to, and no, seriously, take a break when you need to. Otherwise, it'll spiral out of control. The second tip is don't let depression get out of control either. God forbid you have any suicidal thoughts. I hope you don't. And if you do, you need immediate help. Call the depression and suicide hotlines immediately. Don't be afraid to, because calling them, for help, telling people you need to take a break, telling people how you feel is not a weakness, it is a strength, and it will make you feel a lot better. I mean, just pick your poison. Would you rather offend people, telling them how you really feel and what overwhelms you and what makes you feel overloaded and overstimulated? Or would you rather suffer a meltdown like I did yesterday? I believe you want to do the first thing, which is to get help and tell people your needs, And today I had more of a crying fit. I couldn't understand what my parents were talking about, and then I got really agitated, and my shoulders went up again like this. I started grabbing my hair and pulling it. I went outside and said, this just isn't making any sense. And I started crying, and I said, every time I go out the door, I see trees. I don't see any people or houses. I just see a bunch of trees, and this is literally where we live, and it drives me insane. I mean, I was just, So another tip I have for you is don't worry about the future. Basically, just don't, worry, never, don't say that you'll never go to college or you'll never get anywhere or get what you want in life. Another tip I have is, do things that make you happy. For me, that's, reading manga and, watching anime on YouTube. I recommend Black Butler. I think that's a great manga and anime. Okay, I've already covered supplements and tips, strengths and weaknesses, methods, steps. Yeah, making myself breathe and drink water. Okay, foods that I want to try. I want to try avocado. Just get, today at the store I got 2 avocados. I just want to try eating them raw, unprepared, just raw, cut it in half and eat each half, or I could slice it, but raw avocado, and then eventually move on, avocado, and then spinach, and then bell peppers, green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, and just eventually, broccoli and things like that. And just take baby steps and add things that would be healthy for my brain. Oh, and here's where I was a year ago versus where I am now. Last year I was a very mopey, whiny teenage girl. I was just very depressed and unhappy with my life. I just, I was just sitting here. My best friend was my right hand, and just looking down, and, I'm depressed. When is this gonna pass? I don't know. I'm so tired. I just have to get out of high school, and then it'll be over. I can't wait till this is over. But this year, I'm different. I'm becoming a different person. This year, I've been doing things to make me feel happy. Oh, by the way, another tip I have is once you make yourself happy, don't stop. Like, when you're happy, keep going. Because if you stop, you'll wind up back to where you were, or in a much worse and deeper situation than you were earlier. Watch movies on Netflix, or every once in a while it's good to be a couch potato and just watch movies or TV shows on Netflix and eat ice cream. Last night I ate a chocolate and vanilla ice cream with chunks of chocolate chip cookies and fudge. There's a lot of stuff to do here to make yourself a happy person. If you're unhappy, that means that something has got to change, and only you can change it. You know yourself better than anyone else does. So, and if you ever need to cry, take a Kleenex, throw yourself on your bed, cry and scream into your pillow. I've had to do that plenty of times, and it makes me feel better. But when I'm done crying, then I have to pick myself back up and make myself happy again. So, I covered everything, so that's all I've got for you guys. Again, so the breathing is very, very important. Drinking plenty of water and exercising are very important. And taking breaks when you start feeling overloaded is also very important. So if you came watching this video looking for help and advice, looking for change, then you've got to do something about this. You actually have to change it. So, see you guys. Bye.